It's Factorio. That's what it is. That's the game. I very nearly said Minecraft. It's not Minecraft. His beloved 6. He paid so much for that. Jeez, these planes are loud. I have a feeling we might be launching a rocket tonight. That's the plan, at least. Okay, so to make it happen, we have a lot of things that can be done independently. We need to build the silo. We need to set up coal liquefaction.
What kind of materials are we going to need to bring in from the outside?
Okay, so we are going to need to bring the low density structure, which we already are crating. The rocket control units, which are also being crated. And then all of the ingredients for... Oh wait, low density structure is an ingredient for Titan steel. What else do we need for Titan steel? Cobalt, which we haven't done yet. Some steel, which we need to box up, I guess. 6. And rocket fuel, which is also being created at a good rate, too. So I guess what I need to do here... Oh, and I guess I want to add to our dupsters list is that it would be nice to get craft. I think we can get away with 9 satellites. I'm basing that on our productivity modules in the labs. They're all productivity 2 right now, but let's see, that's 12% bonus on all of these. So say that we launch 9 rockets to get a total of 1,800 space science. Multiply that by 112%. And that should give us enough research points to unlock the interstellar communicator. So we may be able to save out on doing 1 of these rockets, which would be fantastic, just from a amount of product standpoint. All right, so I need to containerize some of this cobalt here. How much cobalt? Probably 55 crates, I assume, because everything else has been 55 crates. Cobalt. Oh no, actually less. Factory. That's right, Al. We only need, like, what, 11 crates? What do we need? We're going for 1,100 Titan steel, and each Titan steel requires 1 cobalt. Ingot. And... Okay, so we can get by with, like, 10 crates of cobalt. That's great. That's great. There we go, making that exact same joke again.
It's a great joke.
Hey. Hey now, watch it, watch it. Let me go get some crates from the crate depot.
The crate store?
Crate store. Where is the crate store? That's normally the crate store. Where are these crates going? Oh, they're being loaded into this. Give me those crates. All right, 10 crates. We're loading the cobalt. And that's all we're gonna do with that, huh? Al, how's it going?
It's good.
Oh, good.
to go play Factory game.
Yay, Factory. Alright. The crates will be loaded. The factory will be growed.
Growed.
Maybe that's good. I don't know. Okay. So, Al, our to-do list. I think Germ said he was going to set up coal liquefaction. I am...
Hey, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I am probably going to try and get the Titan Steel online. Oh, nice airplane we got here. What if I just picked it up while someone was in it? Put it in my pocket. To be done is we still need to build an actual silo, like grab all the ingredients to craft a silo and then just plop one down in the silo hole. And the other thing to do is craft exactly 9 satellites. We're gonna send those one at a time into space.
What kind of resources do we need over there? Do we need to mine anything?
No, not really. Well, I mean, everything is in service of the main ingredients that we're shipping over, which is cobalt, which is being crated and is actually moving along well, and I think we have enough cobalt now. I cannot believe that. But I think with all the productivity modules running on those, I think we're making it happen. Very satisfied with that. Why aren't these running? Why is this one not running? Output full? The tailings water. Why are these not running? Oh, the regular water. Where's the regular water? Oh. Well, that should help. Okay, I'm adjusting the minor problem back here. It's Al! And a plane.
You like how I predicted where it was going to stop at?
Yeah, it was good. That was good. That was pretty clever. Okay, there we go. Cobalt processing is ramped up. Okay, so we're making cobalt. That's just happening on its own. We're making rocket control units over here, which we're getting a few crates of those already. We don't need to supply any empty crates. Those should be counted out exactly. We are making the low density structure a little bit slower than I'd like, and that looks to be a problem with copper delivery. So
I'm actually working on increasing copper right now.
okay, there you go. I think at the point we stand at right now, we are not going to be hurting too badly for anything. We're going to get there. It's just how quickly are we going to get there is the question. I've got some dumb ideas. Hang on.
What should I do?
I would say start working on producing a rocket silo. Just like craft one. And also I guess the 9 satellites, if you can get the ingredients together for those, we're gonna need them eventually. Other than that, it's mostly just making sure our bottlenecks are managed. What was I coming over here to get? Right. These steam turbines. Steam turbines. Hey, look at that.
That's a lot of iron.
It is a lot of iron, isn't it? We get steam turbines. We're just gonna make as many of these as we can manage. Oh, we need gears. Okay, that's fine. Really? I don't have any assemblers. How does that happen? I guess I don't have any requested. That would do it. Assemblers, assemblers. There they are. Wow. Well, just flying around on the factory. I know I say this so often, but gosh, that feels good to do.
I was thinking of putting nuclear over on this island simply because I think the power requirements over here are higher than back home.
Probably. Now, admittedly, we're going to be producing steam from the Titan Steel production. So
No, not that island.
Oh, the southern island. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad idea. What's the 1 hour overrunner look like on that? Yeah. Accumulators topping out, and then after that, production should go back to whatever the normal production is. So like it's working right now, but it's going to hit a limit.
It's probably not going to work after I expand copper.
Yeah, that's true. Unless we
We'll
go
bring
all
some,
in on
solar over.
if you go all in on efficiency modules. Okay, there we go. Normal. Ooh, yeah, normal.
On the mining?
Yeah. Makes it take a fifth of the normal amount. Okay, I want to do a little bit of looking around for worms and such. Oh yeah, there's still a few guys hanging around. I don't want those guys hanging around. Get out of here, guys. Get out of here. Get out of here. No guys allowed. What? You? Alright, here we need to start clearing out the trees. Get out of here, trees. I'll probably put a pretty substantial radar network because we're going wallless, which is gonna be a little scary.
Does anybody know where the spiderling is?
Yeah, I think it's right below these solar panels. Right?
Yeah. There he
Oh,
is.
okay, thank you.
Just doing his best out there.
I put a bunch
I'm going to use him
more...
for some construction.
Good idea.
Okay, I put more drills and furnaces in the chests here.
I wonder if I should go get some landfill for this mess.
Does this spiderling automatically have a roboport, or do I need to give him one?
He
think he
should
has
have.
one.
It's not that he automatically has one, but I did give him one.
He has two.
Oh, I see.
Alright, there's our lava pools ready to use.
Also, in those chests is a bunch of stuff, like roboports and things like that, batteries.
The usual. Alright, everything looks good. I really don't want to lose like all this setup to some random biters that just happen to still be hanging around for some dumb reason.
I don't think that's going to be a big problem, because if they do start to attack, we can be there quickly.
Uh-oh. I don't have any fuel. I mean, I've got some fuel. I guess I better go home. Can always fill this thing full of wood if I need to. Gosh, this thing is thirsty. Okay.
Understand what my bots are doing. Why do the bots just not work sometimes? I don't understand that.
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't get it. Okay, I'm gonna want to landfill this just to make it a little bit easier to work with. Because of course these lava pools generated right on the coast. we will set up unboxing for the cobalt, steel, and low density structure. No, that's not what it is. What is it for Titan steel? It's titanium, steel, and cobalt. Okay. We'll set those up for unboxing. Oh, I guess, are we boxing up titanium then? Did I do that already? I mean, it shouldn't be an issue.
Boxing up titanium?
Yeah, we need to bring some titanium over to turn into Titan steel.
Why not just make another boat?
Because we have it here already. A lot of it backed up that we're not using.
We're gonna take the stuff that was boxed up, rebox it up, and then...
There's some in boxes waiting.
That's a good point. There's probably some in boxes I can grab. Great idea. Cool idea.
I thought that's what you meant.
Cool idea. It's solid fuel. Titanium. That would be... So that is a crate of iron plates. That is a crate of lead. It would be the same one as the uranium, right? Yeah, the anything load, which is... It's all copper right now. Or is it? No, it's got its own loader. Titanium stop is going over... Yeah, because that should be backing up somewhere. So I just got to go find where the titanium comes onto the belt over here. Aha, yes, perfect. Right you are. Excited about 2.0? Yeah, you know what, I am. I'm getting excited about it. It feels like a more approachable version of the SE mod. Okay, we're gonna need 11 crates of titanium.
Well, there's 18 in the boat right now.
Okay, there we go. I got 11 crates of titanium. Done. Easy. I'm gonna go grab some landfill. Gonna go not have stone in my inventory. Or this one lead ore.
I made a rocket silo.
Hey, nice. Take it off. We can take that off the to-do list.
I'm gonna work on the satellites. They're gonna take a little bit longer, I think.
Yeah, they're a little bit. We do have most of everything on the network if you want to do requests for it. The one thing we don't is the charged battery packs, which are on just a big belt here, which you can slurp up or set up a crate to take those in off the belt to stock them up for a bit. Okay, what else do we need? Oh, I need to make sure. We'll get to this, but I definitely want to make sure we're getting prod modules on the silo. Do not want to forget that. All right, let's see. How are these steam turbines coming? For power, what do we got here? 16, I'll take it. Okay, we got fuel now, right? Yeah. Let's get more fuel. Don't want to run out again. That was a dumb thing that happened when I ran out. I'm glad I happened to have some in my inventory for a rainy day. That would have been very sad.
Could always get out and push.
Oh yeah. Did you see that's going to be a thing for trains in 2.0?
Well, pushing?
Yeah. Well, sort of. So the problem is that they're adding like overpasses for trains. And I think they might be able to go over water. I don't remember exactly. But the problem is you cannot be on water. So if your train runs out of fuel on a bridge, what do? And their answer is you can basically Fred Flintstone it. Very slowly.
Yabba do.
Yabba dabba do. You can just yabba dabba do it. Speaking of yabba dabba do, I actually don't have anything to go from. That doesn't go anywhere. I didn't have anything. But what did you think I was gonna say?
I was just along for the ride.
That's fair.
Something with the soundboard.
That's a good guess.
We have a soundboard?
What? Impossible. These things are forbidden.
Space.
Yes, space. We got a lucky space draw. How about that?
Starting to seem less and less lucky.
I know, right? Weird. Can I step in this? Am I gonna die immediately? No. Okay, good. It was probably a dumb time to try that. Okay, we do have a hot Titan steel plate here. I only have one chemical plant, and I'm pretty sure that's where we cool it off. Yeah, we do. Okay. But it's something we can start with. Need an offshore pump. We can start getting some power this way. All right, this is going to be a puzzler here. Is how do I get everything through all of these places? Because I've got 3 ingredients to pass through. One option is sushi belt. We could do a legitimate single file sushi belt here, where we just don't have anything getting backed up. It's definitely a mess. We only need a throughput of 1 crafting per second. So, like, we could definitely... The throughput definitely works. Problem is we got some of these, like, really tiny lava pools. One possible, albeit kind of cheaty solution is just use robots. Just requester chests next to each pool and provider chests next to each pool for the output. And that's it.
Nothing wrong with that.
It just feels so, I don't know, like it takes away the challenge of spaghetti.
I wonder if there's any stuff that doesn't fit on robots.
I guess it's possible. I'm gonna see if I can get...
Oh, the spiderling is so good at building rails.
Ooh, yeah. Wouldn't have even considered that.
Oh, that is just so good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, here we go.
Look at him go.
He's going. He's making his way downtown. Okay, this is a belt that passes through all of these. All 14 of them. In no particular order. So imagine if you will, that I'm going to do something rather stupid. I've never done a true sushi belt, you know, with like network conditions. So the idea would be that we get our ingredients piped into a box, and what can you do with a belt? I mean, I guess one thing we could do is just have everything pass through a crate and say, I don't know, like if the, can we do? If we put, yeah, what does this do? What does this do? We can disable a belt, and we can read belt contents as pulse or hold. Okay, interesting. Do we want to read the belt, or do I just want to have a count? Ooh, a counter. A counter. Uh-oh, Spiderling's running a little bit low. That is really good, though. That's a great idea. Oh my gosh, that's so good, Dove.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and you know what? You get Spidertron in vanilla. It doesn't have to be Spiderling. That's just as good. You just
He's got a lot of wood on him.
now the problem is the bugs in vanilla. We don't have the the benefit of mass extinction on an island in vanilla.
That's when you make 2.
Ah, now we're talking. Okay, so you do something like that. I should set up some quick and dirty power here. So it's that. I don't know how much I brought, but we'll see if it's enough. Okay, I'm gonna keep going until I run out. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Okay, so here's the idea. Is that we have these on a circuit signal that says that you can only pull an item out of here, because normally if I just put one in, it's just gonna go straight on there. I'm gonna say you can only do that if this other thing pulls an item out. I'm gonna use this one here as the I think you can do this with copper wire, is you can just tell it no, don't connect. If I can find the copper wire. Here we go. So I can say no, just need you to be a standalone thing, so I can read the signal here. Okay, so I'm gonna say read hand contents pulse. Just give me whatever you got. And so that should mean that if I do that we should see, yeah, just a quick little blip. Yeah, it's a very brief pulse. So the question is now, if I do that, I still kind of struggle a bit with conditions. All right, so the idea is, and we can copy that. Enable it if anything is greater than 0, enable. So I'm gonna try just putting these. No, that's a bad idea. Let's put one power pole, 2 speed modules, and 3 steel in here, and have this pick up steel. Will this work? Ooh. No. Oh, because I didn't copy the signal, right? And let's override the stack size to say it can only grab 1 at a time. Okay, I think this might work. Yes! That works. That works. Okay, I need to override these stack sizes as well. All right, I have a magical thing here. Okay, I just need to tell it only grab hot Titan steel. All right, this is hilarious that this is gonna work. I love it. Cool, neat. So this needs to be our ingredients in and out. I'm out of belts? Okay, I guess I'm just using fast belts then. The bots did not keep me I guess I used a lot here on this loop, to be fair. All right, so now we gotta go in and out for each one of these. This is great. This is so dumb. I love dumb things in this game. Okay, we're gonna need to power all this as well. Okay, looks good. Getting that capacity. Nice. Oh, and there's the slag as well. That's fine. All right, I want to stop that before it actually gets here because I'm not ready for the ingredients to go on. The idea is we're going, every time we get a Titan Steel ingot, or Titan Steel, whatever it's called, pulled off of the sushi belt, we will put a set of ingredients back on the sushi belt. And that's it. That's all there is to it. In fact, just to be, because I'm a little bit worried about this, and of course out of these, I'm gonna have it do it in such a way, I think this will work as I expect, but I don't know for sure. I'm gonna have it kind of do that. I don't know, I'm just worried that there's some possibility of overflow or something. I don't know. But this should prevent that to some degree. We gotta deal with the slag. We will deal with the slag eventually. All right. Oh my gosh, we're churning through research. Slow down. All right, so we have our 3 ingredients for Titan Steel. They are steel, titanium. Wait, these need to be unload. Steel, titanium, and cobalt.
I have 6 satellites.
6, you say?
Good number.
Just waiting on some solar panels to finish crafting.
That side.
And I have everything else.
Classic 6. Just do this. Okay, fast inserters. All right. Next up, we have our crates, which we will set up here. Steel crates, we don't have those yet. Titanium plates, I do have everything we should need for that. I should probably filter out the empty crates on each of these. Let's just plop those in a box, I guess. I don't know. That's fine. Okay. We're like weirdly close to the rocket frames. I mean, there's still the matter of like we need to get lubricant set up over here for crafting the frames and everything. I guess ultimately there is a lot, but you know, it's a doable amount. Okay, there's the titanium coming over here. Cobalt. How much cobalt? Because if it's 11, if it's 1,000 titanium, I guess it's also the same for cobalt. I need just crates of cobalt, which we decided was 1,000. So 11 crates of cobalt, and I'm gonna guess steel is the same. Oh, there's too many ingredients for steel. Steel is just used in everything. How much does this produce? 1,000. Okay, I need 11 crates of steel. Which I don't think
we're out of
doing
copper.
that. Oh, we're always out of copper, aren't we?
I'm like, I just need solar panels, but there's no green chips.
Oh gosh, there's nothing. I mean, there's iron. We got iron.
I'm working.
You know what I realized?
Imagine this. Oh, the ship must be on its way already.
I realized this like the other day, and there's no point in doing anything with this now. We've got our ratios on copper wire to green chips is way off.
Is it?
Yeah, we're using 2 copper wire assemblers for 1 green chip
Oh.
instead of 3 to 2, which
We could-
the total amount of material we're taking in doesn't change, but the size of that assembling setup is like,
It doesn't matter then.
yeah, it's like 50% larger than it needs to be. I mean, it still would be like out to there for the current amount of green chip assemblers, but still.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not a problem or anything, but
The only thing that I guess we're not even using more electricity because of that.
no, well, I mean, I guess a little bit. Don't
I
have
mean,
TTS, but
at
you
the
have
end
a
of the
joke.
day,
Go for it, casual. At the end of the day, there's night. Cobalt crates.
on the other hand,
what am I
you
thinking?
have 5 fingers.
Da-da-da.
Not to mention the other thing.
I'm doing this dumb thing again. I'm crating the cobalt. Oh wait, this is ore. Never mind. It's not a dumb thing. Okay. Yeah. We do need to actually uncrate it and recrate it. Okay. What's the holdup on the cobalt then? We are not getting enough ore because this is a slow process. It's time for beacons. Beaconize me, Captain. Let's see what this much does. No, let's go all in. Let's get the level 3s over here. We've been saving them. This is what we've been saving them for. This is gonna really eat into our power. Oh gosh, yeah. That power jumped. We can manage, but still. Remember those weird games back in the day when you were like a ball and you had to eat other balls to become a bigger ball and overtake everyone's size? They did one for like snakes. Yeah. They did one you might like. It's all about math. You could eat the number, square the number. It was called Factorio. I mean, that seems less of a joke and just like a thing that could exist. You know? Oh, I might need more of these unboxers. Picked up a lot of cobalt ore containers. And what I really wanted was ingot containers. You ruined it! You bet me. Oh no, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. Oh, these, you can't put speed modules in these craters. But you know what you can do is upgrade all of this. Because we've got tons of these red belts. I'd space right now, but I'm way too poor. Space! Okay, these are all running now. This is getting backed up now, which I guess is kind of good. And the problem is not enough explosives. You used to have so much money. Those days are behind us. Okay, explosives. What's the holdup on explosives? There's the space. Oh, well, we can just make more of these chemical plants. Just need some greens and some steel. Space! Everybody loves that. It's everyone's favorite.
It's a classic.
Instant classic. Can't deny it. Okay, there we go. I've doubled the explosives. Just like Casual Castle, back in the day. That sure was a thing. Alright. We're doing it. Sort of. The next piece is... I've got some cobalt available. 2 of our 10 to 11 crates that we're gonna need. Cobalt is being produced. The added explosives are starting to trickle through. That's good. I could throw some little speed modules in these just to get them moving without having to do anything crazy. Like we've got the coal and the sulfur for it, so that's fine. Okay, the other thing we need is actual steel. We need 1,000 steel. All right. Oh, that's actually... No, it's 1,000 per thing. Okay, so that is something I do want to containerize then. I'm just going to plop a containerizer for steel right here. You can't stop me.
No, you can't do it.
Yep, nope, sorry.
I'm gonna stop you.
No. No.
Well, I could actually stop you.
You could fire some rockets.
I'll have your bots delete it for me.
Oh no. Don't you dare. Okay. Crates. Let's get some of these empty crates in here. That's 8 crates, 9, 10 crates. Okay. Get this 10 crates so we can get some steel going in here. I'm gonna like completely absorb our steel for a little bit. There we go. Wow, that was a lot of steel actually. But we gotta get it crated. We gotta take it to the island. That's the noise of Factorio.
I blew up the wrong thing.
Oh no. Dove, what do you mean you blew something up? Oh no! Uh-oh.
So I was shooting these boxes that I had on the ground because they were full of like wood and dirt and things.
And that's the easy. I mean, you can just leave the box there.
I was being
Evidence.
I was cleaning up.
Well, now this is backing up, so I'm going to take some of these here. That's affecting 3, that's affecting 2. gonna try and get these beacons to just to maximize how much they're affecting here. Let's get 4 furnaces here. Yeah. There we go. Now we're producing some ingots at speed. So a lot of those are going into the battery packs, and the battery packs are getting used to make the RCUs. So they're being used for what they're needed for. Actually, we're almost done on RCUs, and then we could actually cut that supply off and double our cobalt loading speed. That'll be nice. Okay, let's grab this steel here. 1 crate of steel, that's enough. We are going to the island. I've got a few extra chemical plants on hand now, which is part of the Titan Steel process. A lot of chemical plant stuff. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to make the sulfuric acid. We're not launching a rocket tonight, are we? We gotta get sulfuric acid being made on the island.
Oh man.
There's a lot to this.
Yeah, they added all these steps.
Ugh. It's just next time. Let's just play a version where you just walk into a rocket and that's the end of the game. Like they start you out with a rocket and everything.
Good mod.
It's a good mod. All right. What? Oh, this has been busy, huh? I guess I did load it up with a lot of random stuff. Okay. So, unloading steel. Unloading cobalt. And after that, we can start doing it. Doing it big. I guess I would like to have a few storage tanks of steam. So we're gonna take in, yeah, this is going to take this in to here. The slag needs to be filtered out as well. We gotta deal with that, unfortunately. So we're gonna say, go ahead and just get rid of the slag right away. We're gonna deal with it without the use of some miles-long belt disposal method. We're not.
Oh, I already have 18,000 belts made.
What am I supposed to do with these 18,000 belts? Okay. So that's supposed to be put in a chemical plant. We're gonna be getting a lot of this, right? We're expecting to get 1 Titan steel per second overall. So 15 slag per second. So we're doing this recipe twice per second. It's a 20-second crafting time. So we need or 10-second crafting time. So we need 20 of these plants. Jeez. Okay.
You need me to bring anything over there?
Chemical plants.
Do we have those on network?
No. If I was being smart, I would. But as it turns out, I'm not. All right.
Can make some.
We might want to consider that. All right, I'm gonna keep the slag processing pretty far away, I think, because we're gonna make sure we got plenty of room for this mess, because we're gonna be making sulfuric acid and everything. Okay. Slag leaching is gonna be this, but also this, and also this, and also this. No, guys, stop building. I don't want you to. I want to save our things. So stop that, please. Thank you. That's just a marker. It's just so we'll remember how far out we need to go. All right, we need pipes for these. Do we want to build the? What's the output? Okay, it's a lot of junk. And it's also slag, so we need to make sure that we are filtering out the slag. we will do with a little magical filtering. Slag goes back into the system, of course, because, gosh, they love these circular recipes in this. Input priority from left. There we go. And then this is our junk, which is to say iron ore, and stone. Cool. Actually, this is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be here. Robots, go. Thank you. So that we can use these. Okay, cool. Easy. Peasy. Okay. Slag is going to come this way. All right. That's enough room to get some of the starter slag off of here. We have a backlog of supplies. Great. That's 1,000 steel. All right. Let's see if this works, I guess. All right. So it should be that once this Titan steel goes in, we get exactly one of each item. Oh my gosh, it's working. Really, we can do more than that, but for now it's fine. Like I could just take an extra little bit of each of these. 100, 100, and 100. And just sprinkle these in here. Oops, not like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something like that. Or do I just want to control click and then control left click or control right click on each of these? And then again. Oh wait, what is this? No. No. The little ones. They don't do what I thought. The little ones are only for leaching. Oh, that's bad.
Why?
It just
What does
means
that mean?
it means we have a lot less lava pools than we thought.
Oh, there's more?
There's more way over there.
Yeah, really. Yeah, yeah.
I'm doing all the crating and stuff here. That's annoying. That's annoying. And all the processing of slag. Annoying slag stuff. Ugh.
Where's the rocket silo? This one right here?
Yeah.
Can I place it down?
You can. If you have walls, I would not be opposed to just having a little bit of walls around it.
I don't have any walls, actually.
Oh, well.
I don't carry walls anymore since we've moved past the primitive need for such fears
I guess that's a good point.
and brought diplomacy to the world.
That's a good point, I suppose. You've got me there.
I don't see any bugs.
You never do until it's too late. Okay. Why is this not... Oh, because these are big. I see. That is why. Okay, Titan steel cooling. That's the next big step. To do that, we add water in a chemical plant. And if we're taking 1 per second, which we're probably not, then we need 10 of these chemical plants. I have 7.
Brought chemical plants.
Ah! Al's our hero. Enjoy.
okay.
Enjoy. That's a little treat for you.
Ooh, thank you.
Just taking all these from you, by the way.
So I'm putting this chest here.
Oops. Okay, that sounds like a good idea too. Maybe even a better idea, some may say. Water, steam. Water is going to be coming from this guy right here. I don't know how much it's going to, how thirsty it's going to be. Oh, excellent. Even the satellite. Thank you, Cat Mal. Ooh. We're getting fancy.
It's difficult.
Getting a little
It's
fancy.
difficult.
Is it? It's a little tricky. Okay. Then we need to make sure we got power on all these. Okay. Titan steel's gonna be coming through here.
Why is this train stop named Spaceman Guy?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't it be? That seems like a good name.
Normal train name. I
I
don't
love
know.
that.
That's what to tell you. That's what trains are called.
Yeah, get over it.
I had nothing to do with that. Wasn't me.
Hmm.
So. Just want to get ahead of the accusations.
Nobody lets Al do anything.
It wasn't me.
I wonder if those are like,
Backers.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Alright, let's see if we can actually deal with all this steam. Production is... Alright, it's work... No, it's not. It's not doing anything. What's the temperature of the steam? 500 C. Where's it all going? Why are you guys not outputting power? What's happening here? We're not getting enough steam? What's the deal? What's the holdup?
This is getting steam. It's getting steam, but it's not outputting power.
Weird.
Is it not hooked up? No, it's hooked up.
Oh,
Get
come
out
on,
of this
come
freaking
on.
thing. I can't do anything in that thing.
Yeah, that's the tricky part, isn't it? It's not producing enough steam?
It's at 198, 199. This is at 200. They're all full now.
Okay. That's gonna produce some more steam now.
Oh look, it's Dobbs. You know, your TTS still pronounces
It's Dobbs?
exclamation points as question marks.
Hello,
Just
Charlie.
FYI.
Thank you for the warning. Steam is here.
Is
This
this
is-
some kind of thing where the solar power is just like
Oh, that
It's
might be
making
it,
it?
is that it's not...
it's
yeah,
not needed?
it's not needed. Okay, here's what we have to do. We need to increase demand.
I don't know how to do that.
First off, I disconnect all of our solar. There we go. There we go.
Now it's making power. Yeah, I
Yes.
guess we're not really asking for much power of it.
Yeah. So what I need to do is I need to sort of set this up that if the steam gets too low, we start using the solar. There is an item, a very rarely used item. The power switch. What is that under? Is it called the power switch? It's some kind of power related thing. Oh, here it is, power switch. Also, Snail is here. Hooray!
Yay, Snail! Everybody loves Snail.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, and then we use our copper wire.
So are we going to be looking for oil near here?
Oil, no. Okay, so we're gonna say if steam is less than 1,000, then we kick in the solar array. There we go. That's our setup. So the plan is, instead of looking for oil, we're going to mine this coal. And using the power of however it is you do it,
Oh, that's what the coal thing does.
refineries. Yeah. Using the refineries, we're going to do coal liquefaction, which is a special refining process that instead of take crude in, spit out various oil products, you take a little bit of heavy oil and steam and coal and turn it into more heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum.
So we're just gonna bring over a barrel of heavy oil to get it started, or something?
Basically,
Okay.
yeah. That's the idea. There's you can do some circuit condition magic to make
And
it
then
all.
should fuel itself
Oh,
theoretically
jeez.
with heavy oil.
All right, we're already backed up on slag.
That's what I was wondering what we're gonna do about sulfuric acid then. So that explains.
Yeah. So that's the
How that's
next
gonna
piece of
happen.
all that.
Well, I'll start setting up the mine for the coal, I guess.
Yeah. The sulfuric acid is not going to be for the or from the coal. That's actually going to we're actually going to be using the oil processing to make lubricant. Because we need that to produce the final pieces of the rocket frame.
So where are we getting the sulfur for the
We're going to ship it in.
sulfuric acid? Can't we just do? We don't want to just do light
Wait, is
oil,
this
a bunch
my
of oil
plane?
stuff.
This is not my plane.
That's what we're making kind of heavy oil, right? Just like do a bunch of oil cracking.
We could actually, now that, let's see, what do you need for sulfuric acid? We need lead, sulfur, and water. Sulfur we can make from just petroleum and water. That would be a good use of the petroleum that we're going to be producing from the coal refinery. So at
Then
that
we
point,
need
it
to
just
get lead,
means
I
lead.
guess.
Which, come to think of it, aren't we making crates of the stuff somewhere? Like,
Yeah.
are we shipping crates of lead from the? We're not yet. Are we? We are.
It's
Yeah,
like
we are.
waiting. Yeah, it's backed up.
I see it.
Let's hella backed up.
Oh yeah, I guess we got just random plates of lead at the base too. Gosh, this port looks so much nicer now. With all those containerizers out of the way. That's good. That's very good. Ooh, although now that whole assembly setup you made for extra belts on the island is getting no iron because we're just shipping it all.
Oh yeah, I was gonna copy and paste that and move it, but I forgot about that step.
That's fine. We're not really in need of it. Okay. Ooh. That's okay. Okay, good. We did get the I was about to say, like, what are we doing with all the extra uranium? We're actually using it as intended. All right, where is Where is my plane? Did you run off with my plane, Al?
Oh,
You fiend.
did I?
It's okay.
Yeah, I have. I'll bring it back.
No. I've
You have,
hooked up.
you have a lot more ammo than mine.
I've switched my plane over.
Oh, then what's mine controlling?
What? No, I mean I
Nothing.
switched my remote to this one. Man, I made mine a different color and everything to prevent this one thing from happening.
Sorry.
Unbelievable.
I'm happy to give it back.
No, it's fine.
I'll just give it. I'll bring it right
I'm
back.
just gonna
You
have
can
to.
bring
I'm
it
just
back
gonna have
you.
to give this one a different color now.
Well, I'm gonna give this one a different color now.
Oh no. Here we go. Refineries.
You just had a lot of ammo in it, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah, must be nice.
Yeah, it's great.
At least there's no bugs we have to deal with now.
That's what you think.
Dun dun dun. Okay. So I got 2 things I want to set up here. I'm gonna try a couple of requester chests and a couple of provider chests. Oh, I need all this stuff. This is all for me. Oh yeah, I guess I can use the same provider chest, so that's good. Never thought about that. Alright. In, out. We're gonna make chemical plants and refineries.
I'll bring over some crates of lead.
There you go. So it looks like we can't actually get gears or circuits. That is good to know, because I can just pipe those right over. There we go. Easy. Alright, that should be everything we need. Yes! Ha! It's producing! It's producing! Oh, right, that's the reason you would want these to be separate, isn't it? Because you can set the limits individually. Ah, clever. Bot-based malls are very nice to set up. You don't have to think about like where the ingredients are coming from. They just, here they are, here they come. Get out of the way. I guess I don't need this anymore. Oh, there was something else in my inventory that was weird. That probably unnecessary. This one boat, these buoys, some bricks, heat pipes. We are gonna need to set up a coal mine. Is that what you were gonna do, Al?
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Sweet. I am getting the bots to build me some new refineries, so I can set up coal liquefaction. I do not know what kind of rate we're going to need for coal liquefaction. Let's go for 2 Titan steel per second on this side, because we're starting this part a little bit later. And I have no idea on the chemical, on the sulfuric acid. If we're doing the slag leaching recipe, what did we say? 20 times? No, 2 times per second. I need 20 sulfuric acid per second, which I can make by doing this recipe every 2 seconds. So I need, every 2 seconds, I need 5 sulfur. I guess a little bit less. Let's get like 2 sulfur a second out of petroleum. 2 sulfur per second. We can get that perfect with 1 chemical plant. 30 petroleum per second. Coal liquefaction produces that. 30 petroleum per second. I would need this recipe 3 times. So 15 refineries. We're going to find out if that's the right amount. All right, there we go. And then chemical plants. Oh, we got plenty of those now. Maybe too much. Who knows? All right. What else did I need? Oh, yes. Ow, that rocket silo. Does that have any modules in it yet?
No, I didn't put any modules
All right,
in
I'm
it.
going to grab some before I go then.
Yeah, good idea. Because I didn't know I needed that.
No, I don't expect you to know the meta for that. Some steel before we go. Oh boy, I'm really putting the steel foundry through its paces. Oh, okay. We got all the steel we need for the Titan steel. How's our cobalt processing working? We got 1 more. And I guess that was everything we were... Because the other piece is the thing I already got. Oh, let me grab some lead crates. I'm not even going to try and figure out how many we're supposed to get here. Where...
Oh, I grabbed some lead crates.
Oh, you got
as
some
well.
already?
I
Awesome.
brought like 20 of them.
That's probably plenty. Away we go. I don't think I've really ever bothered with coal liquefaction that much.
It seems like it would be really rare that you'd actually have a use for it.
Yeah, because coal is used for like explosives and what was the and plastics. And it's like if you need more oil, you can get it by just having more oil,
Right.
more crude. I guess eventually you reach a point where all of your pump jacks are already maxed out on speed modules, and there's nothing more you can do.
It's so sad to see Spiderling struggle against a fast belt.
Aw, poor things.
You gotta give him a belt immunity thing.
Yeah.
You gotta help him.
Alright, so we are over here. Nice. So let's set up these refineries, I guess. I have no idea. Oh yeah, I need heavy oil. Oops.
Oh yeah, that.
Oopsies. Well, that's fine. We'll get there. And steam also. Needs to have steam. It doesn't have a specific temperature it requests. Just max temperature 1000. So I think we could use the steam we're doing for the power, but it might make more sense to just throw down a ton of boilers. Just traditional boilers. Oh, and that needs stone. How about that? Well, I'll make some to get the steam. What did I say? We're going to be doing this, like, doing 15 of these or so? So, how much steam do we need? 50 steam. times 15 every 5 seconds. So about 150 steam a second. How much can this produce? 160. Okay, we actually don't need many boilers. Like 3-ish. I'll even make 4, just for good measure. Heavy oil. Okay, that's gonna be a weird one. Not a common thing for me to set up. I'm gonna make 10 barrels and take those over. How am I going to grab this? Okay, let's just do it right here. Lab speed. Alright, we're gonna fill some heavy oil barrels, and here's my barrels. And there we go. Thank you. Alright, got 10 barrels of heavy oil. Heading over. Lubricant can also be produced at our base and then shipped over. It's just that it doesn't stack very well at all. So I figured this would probably be the smarter way, but I may be way off on the amount we need. And it may turn out that no, we could have just taken 2 trips and been done.
We're gonna find out.
We're never gonna find out.
Oh, we're going to find out.
Oh, okay. Carry on. Probably didn't bring enough pipes. Because I only
Have
asked the
some
bots for
pipes.
so much. I only asked the bots for so much. I guess I've got enough to set up the initial setup, and then we're just gonna go from there. This is gonna get ugly.
I have a bunch of pipes.
This is gonna
I'll
get.
just fill in whatever. You know, just place it down. I'll fill it in.
Now that I'm looking at this, how would you do this? I guess you.
Okay, what is it?
So.
Coal and heavy oil and steam.
Yeah, and the problem is that, like, how do you squeeze all that in? Because if you do like heavy oil coming here and steam going there, then you would not be able to reach the belt to grab the coal unless you do some kind of weird, like, going through the middle or something. So what we're gonna have to do?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A red inserter, I mean.
Yeah, it's got to be a red inserter, and also I think we. Well, no, we can get by with this mess. Yeah. Ooh. Yee. It works. Actually, I guess we don't even need the. Yeah, those don't even have to be
Yeah.
like that. Okay, so that's our basic setup. Is like. Oh yeah, this is actually that way. Coal can come in from either way. Doesn't really matter. We'll set that up however we care to. We can split it, or yeah, that's good. Okay, so we're wanting to set up like 15 of these, huh? So 4, 5. Hope I'm not overbuilding this. Surely not. Alright.
We just gotta give it a little jump start of heavy oil, right? And then it should.
Well, I haven't got it recycling yet, and also I didn't set up this. set up. Oops.
Okay, and I guess we gotta get this. Oh,
I'm missing
The
some
steam.
undergrounds. Yeah, the steam. I've got some boilers for that.
okay.
Okay, that should be good on the heavy oil most of the way. Steam will require some coal as well, which we can, of course, just pipe that right in. Water, yeah, we can do it like this. Let's do it like this. That way we'll get, there's our steam taken care of. We just need the water. Done. Okay, water's piped in. Heavy oil. Okay, now for the big mess. The back of this is going to be a little bit of a mess. And I am going to run out of these undergrounds. Okay, so that's the basic layout there. Okay, that's the 3 set. Don't need these last sets because that's the end of it. And I guess we don't technically need this set here. Okay, heavy oil is the one we actually are after. The petroleum we will use. We're just not there yet. I think we can unleash the coal now. Let's see what happens here. It's not complete, but you know, it's a work in progress. Oh, thank you. Okay, so the storage system. Of course I don't have any, I threw away my engine. Do you have any engine units or pumps?
No, I don't.
Okay, I might
I
be
can
able
go
to
make a run.
I might be able to just make some engines here. What do I need? Steel gears, pipes.
Let's see.
There we go, got it. Gonna make a couple of these. All right. Oh, you know what this could really use? Yeah. All right, make a couple of pumps. And we're gonna set up a tank of heavy oil here. And we're going to pump that back into the system usually, to some degree, not in all situations. Let's empty our heavy oil stuff. Where is it? Just like that. All right, that was enough to kickstart it, I hope. It's running at least. Pop some speed modules in there, just for the initial setup. All right, and so heavy oil is usually going to go back into the system, and this one will only pump out of the system once heavy oil gets past a certain threshold, which I don't know what that's going to be. Right now, there's just none in here, really. Oh, wait, it's filling up. Item ingredient shortage. We need more coal. Oh, yeah, I guess so. How about that? Do we have a fast belt to coal? Oh, it stops being a fast belt because I decided to use yellow belts. Ha 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 ha. How funny. What a funny joke I did. Okay, that should help.
Past Dobbs is probably doubled over laughing right now.
I bet he is. What a jerk. Alright, got some engines now. Alright, we're producing heavy oil. And technically we're also producing light oil. What do we do with light? What can we do with light oil over here? I guess we could just make it into
Why don't
solid
the
fuel.
petroleum?
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna need that much petroleum. We're gonna
probably
we'll
not.
try. Okay, so the petroleum was gonna be for sulfuric acid, if I remember right.
Yep. Well, for sulfur.
Oh yeah, sulfur to make sulfuric acid. Oh, I'm out of pipes. Neat. I can make some more though.
I left some pipes in a chest for you.
You're too kind.
By the splitters, the coal splitters. It's like right next
see
to it.
'em. Oh, that's great.
It's not that many, but I'm gonna bring some more pipes and refineries and chemical plants.
Heck yeah. Alright, I'm gonna decontainerize over here. This is gonna be unload lead plates. Unload lead plates. Just throw them all 10 of these in here.
I don't think stone bricks are on the network.
What?
Or maybe they just used them all up? No, I don't think they are.
They are. Because I know they must, well, if we're not producing them on the network, I know that I've been making these refineries and chemical plants from bots, and I think those required
Yeah, exactly.
bricks.
That's why I can see that they don't have access to them.
Gotcha.
Or green circuits or iron gears.
Sulfur. Just get rid of that. Okay. So that will. Oh, and I need water as well. Ooh, that's a fun one. Oh, that's a fun one. Dang it. Just gotta do something funny. Water. Where am I gonna get water from at this hour? Oh, look at that. How about that? There's some,
It doesn't
there's
grow on
some,
trees.
some water out here. What's that?
It doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, we'll get some water. Oh wait, I have pipes here. Excuse me, tree. Okay, sulfur is being made. And then sulfuric acid. Oh wait, the sulfur is just the water and petroleum. The lead doesn't need to be part of this yet. Ha ha ha. Okay, sulfuric acid is we take that sulfur, which we're producing 2 per second, and then I need 5 per second to make 50 sulfuric acid. So we want to go with something like this setup here to make sulfuric acid. Also, this needs water and lead. And then that's our sulfuric acid, which we can take far overland to wherever it was we were going to... Oh gosh, we're going to take it all the way there. You know what? Yeah, we are going to take it all the way over there. Here we go. I'm going to run out of pipes. I'm out of
I
pipes.
brought more.
It's a long way to
You see.
here.
Tell me when to stop going up.
Stop. I wasn't ready. Where's my plane?
Well, we can fix it.
Oh, I caught it. Yes.
Whoops. I don't like that. I gotta fix that.
All right, how's this power system looking? Fine. We're still great on Steam because we're not using any because we're all stuck on slag right now.
Honestly, I got a lot of undergrounds. I should be just use the undergrounds for this.
Yeah, it'd be good. All right, gotta get rid of all this stuff that we produce, and there's gonna be a lot of it.
I'm gonna make this spaghetti.
Yay! Oh no.
Whoops. got it.
Oh, upping our copper.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that.
It has taken longer than I thought it would, but it's almost done.
All right, what can we do with stone? Just to, like, get rid of it. If I had a lot of stone, put it in a box, and put 500 in a box. Put it in landfill. Needs wood, but that's a possibility. Not rail. Cook it, make stone brick. Eh. Make stone furnaces. Ah, now we're talking. Make large glass text plates. I may as well just containerize it. Because I've got a lot of containers floating around. Hello, Al. It's him. It's Al.
It's Al of Who is Zupu fame.
That's the one. Okay, so here's the idea. We're gonna put stone in a box over here. And what's the other thing this makes? Iron ore? Yeah, iron ore. It has a chance of making iron ore. It's just a byproduct meant to be annoying. It is literally designed to just be annoying. There we go. Now we just gotta wait for that sulfuric acid to just start rolling in.
Is it in yet?
Yes. It's rolling.
Oh, I didn't hook it up at the
Oh.
very end there.
Oh no.
It's one more pipe.
I don't have one more pipe. I'll grab one from the other end because I overbuilt on that side. There we go. We're finally getting rid of the slag. Jeez, that was annoying. I am gonna speed module these actually. Yes, so use it. Use up the extra power. It's fine.
Yes.
So they're really backed up right now, but it's gonna get better. We're finally getting the Titan steel in. That's cooling off over here. And then, you know what the next step is? Making the rocket frames. We just need an assembler for that. What's the speed of a rocket frames assembly? It is 15 seconds to make one. I do want to know if we can productivity module that. Oh, we can. Oh, well, I'm all over that. Okay, well, we're going to be putting... I'm sorry, what was that as an output? What was it? Oh, it uses 200 lubricant and produces 180. Again, with the needless byproducts. That's fine, I guess. Sure. Why?
Seems like just cut that part out, you know?
How am I gonna do this realistically? All right, rocket frame, productivity modules, definitely. I've got 2 solid ingredients to get in here. Okay, lubricant goes in, lubricant comes out. You can't explain that. I guess the lubricant will go into a storage tank somewhere, and we will pull in from the production facility only when it drops below a certain amount. We'll let it self-feed. I'm gonna need more pipes. I'm gonna need a few things. Mostly pipes. Okay.
Looks like we are a little petroleum bottlenecked.
Yeah, I'm not actually. Yeah, we're not using enough petroleum. Yo, what up? Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Come on in. Ooh, Stardew Valley. Well, Hop, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Me and my friends here are just doing some Factorio.
Hello.
Hello.
It's us. We're doing it. Oh, it's light oil. We're backed up on light oil. We can't produce anymore because I'm not doing anything with the light oil yet.
I see, but we could do light oil to petroleum.
We could do light oil to petroleum. We could
What else can you do with light oil?
make solid fuel. We can make rocket fuel.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
We got options. You like Factorio? Been thinking of getting back into it.
Factorio is so good.
I can't in good conscience recommend that. It would be rude of me to tell you.
My nights have been destroyed.
Yeah, all of us are suffering together. No, Mounda. And thank you for your greeting. No, I mean there is something to it. All the finding the bottlenecks and working through them. What did I come over here to get? Dag nabbit. Okay, pipes, right. And someone else is monopolizing the bots right now, germ dove.
I haven't even turned on my
Oh,
logistics.
they're just doing. This is just what they're doing. Boy,
Well, they were
busy.
taking some of my trash.
Oh, okay. Those are the best games. That's true. Yeah, we could do cracking. Crack the light oil into more petroleum. And I guess we still also need to make the lubricant. I'm gonna get more of these undergrounds and not undergrounds. Okay, here we go. Going back. I'm forgetting something and we'll deal with it later. Overall yeah, I keep backing away from the mic. For one thing. I can't just crank the gain a bit. There's usually a lot of background noise that I'm having to struggle with. Also, one problem is these planes are really loud, like really overbearingly loud. But the plus side is they're amazingly fast. This is a mod. This is called Freight Forwarding. It is about building these shipping lines with ports and ships that are carrying supplies back and forth because you can't find everything you need on your starter island. There you go. Just to be responsible, I'm advising you against playing any Factorio.
But then you're already playing another time machine game in Stardew.
Stardew is another one of those.
Me and Germplate started today.
Oh,
It's
no.
fun.
We played, I think, longer than we expected to,
Uh-oh, we're
but
back
not
to-
as long as I wanted to, which is...
Yeah. That's how it goes.
What? Oh, this one doesn't have a thing. And what's your deal? Out of sulfuric acid. Okay, we're working on that.
I don't know how to do. I know how to do float stuff, but I don't know how to do like efficient.
All right, I'm just gonna do.
Bills and
I'm just
stuff,
gonna do
so-
a little bit of oil cracking as a treat.
Yeah, I have some refineries and pipes and stuff, but or chemical plants.
Okay, so we're just gonna pop these. Oh, I forgot. This needs water. All right.
Oh, I need more trains.
Always more trains. Always more trains.
I had set this up with the expectation of having 3 trains, and I
And you
never
don't
put
have
the
3
rest of them on the
trains.
track.
I haven't even looked at what Germdrove's been up to.
Yeah, what is that guy doing? You remember that guy? He's playing with us too.
I remember him. Yeah, I recall.
I remember.
It's weird that he's still here playing this game. Okay. Okay, that should be the setup here. Okay, that's probably enough to start with. Okay, and then we'll take this petroleum, and we're gonna just pipe that back into the main line of petroleum, and things should start producing again. Yeah, all right, good. I don't know how much cracking we're gonna need. I'll throw in a little bit extra. It's working at least. We're making sulfuric acid. I don't know if it's enough sulfuric acid. You know what? It probably isn't.
I forgot the dumbest thing.
Oh no, germ dove.
Well, they're not saying ingredient shortage right now. Oh wait, you
Two
know what?
inserters
Yeah.
were grinding my whole operation to a halt. Sorry.
Classic.
It's okay.
No, I just didn't mean to talk over you.
Oh, I don't care. You can talk over me.
He's used to it. He's a teacher.
Oh God, that was a little too real.
Oh no. Okay, we are not producing enough petroleum, are we? No, we are not. Okay. So we're gonna that means we need more cracking. That's the magic. Oh wait, actually no. We're finally backed up on heavy oil, which means it's
Heavy
time to
oil.
make the lubricant. This one's much easier. Because this is going to be pump it only if heavy oil exceeds 10,000, which it does right now. There we go. We've got lubricant now. We just need to take it on a journey far, far away.
But that applies too fast to do those kind of things.
Yeah.
You're trying to lay down like big power lines, and it like goes so fast that it can't
Oh
even
my gosh.
keep up.
Let's say right here.
That was why Spiderling was so good for the freaking rails.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's this short on? Oh, just the Titan steel plates.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Okay, we're here. Oh wait. We're doing the fueling up there. Okay, so
It's just so weird how many things this puts out.
all right, finally I'm here to figure this business out. Okay, so my idea is basically have a an incoming tank with a pump on that, and the idea is unlike our usual ones where it's once it exceeds a certain amount we start pumping out. This is gonna say when it gets below a certain threshold start pumping in, but usually we're going to be trying to keep things in the system. On that note, how can we make this work cleanly? This is a weird recipe setup. We've got incoming and outgoing, but we kind of want them to be interconnected. Yeah, and then there's only two ingredients that we need to deal with, low density structure and the Titan steel. So we could just kind of put those on a single belt if we wanted to. Feed those in. Maybe kind of do one of these numbers here. We'll unpack the low density structure somewhere up there. That's basically it, I think. We can copy that a few times as long as we've got enough modules to go around. We're out of modules. So I'll make sure we don't do because this is one of those like super expensive ones. Whoops, this is not going to work because I screwed it up. Neat. Just send that back around. It needs to be here.
Oh my god.
Okay, there we go. All right. There we go. All right, let's pump it in. Now we need the low density structure, which we do we have? I did not bring the low density structure yet. We're getting there. This will be the low density structure box. All right. Low density structure. Left. There we go.
I promise not to bring up Star Trek 4.
Thank you. I know I have to spell it out every time now. It's just all there is to it. We're going to add a splitter on here to take out the empty crates. Okay. This is super doable. Yeah, I just need the low densities. I'm gonna grab my crates of those. I should add some extra radar around the rocket silo, perhaps, so we can see what's happening there. How's the power out here? Power is great. And that's just on Steam alone. Are we actually backed up on Steam? We're not backed up on Steam. That's good. Slag processing is good. We are keeping up with it. I love that. We're dealing with the extras. We're just not really doing anything with them. We are producing more Titan steel. The sushi belt is sushiing just fine. With every time we take a Titan steel out, we put ingredients for another Titan steel in. And that is actually just working. I'm flabbergasted. All right, I'm here for the low density structure. Those are here. We don't have enough of them yet. Oh yeah, we're hurting for those still. We're getting there, but we need 55 of them total. We are hurting on copper, which I think GermDove is working on expanding the copper operation. It's looking good. I'm seeing a lot more copper flowing on the outpost.
We should get a second copper boat, actually.
Ooh, I like that. That sounds like a good thing. Let's take these productivity modules. What else? What else do we want? Cobalt box. Do we need the cobalt box? We will need the cobalt box. I think I'm gonna start grabbing. This is not gonna be enough. I'm gonna grab these rocket control units and some of the rocket fuel. It's not enough yet, but it's a step in the right direction of our first rocket. And I'm very excited about our first rocket on this file, because this has been a mess to get this far. All right, how are things progressing here? We got plenty of charged batteries. We got plenty of... You know what I haven't looked at yet, looked at in a long time, is the dredge platform. It is backed up. And... that's honestly okay. weirdly. I don't get how
much
it
more do we need it?
gets backed up. I think we actually have enough ore to get us through, but I'm not 100% sure. But we've got a ton of these crates of ore sitting here, so I'm not making it a priority. Like, we're not processing it fast enough for that to make a difference. But it's something I probably should fix. I just don't know if it's going to be needed or not. All right. Gonna plop a radar down at the rocket. Because I would like to keep an eye out, just to be sure, you know. Okay, we are going to decontainerize some things here. We need 2 things decontainerized. We need to unload the rocket fuel and the rocket control units. And those can go straight in here. I'll put a crate in between. As like a little backup. Oh, I gotta make sure I filter out the empty crates. Just in time. Alright, this is already loaded up on productivity modules. That's good. And the other thing we can load up on is our satellites. This should be every satellite we need for the game. All right, wow, that was weirdly easy to set up. Admittedly, it's not everything there, but it's a lot of it. Okay, cobalt. Grab another cobalt box. Low density structure for up here, so we can start producing our magical mystery rocket frames. That's the last piece missing on the rocket frames. The last piece.
The final piece.
The final frontier.
Now you're just asking for it. Come on.
Okay, there we go. We're gonna say, I'm not gonna say auto launch with cargo because I don't want it to launch until we're all gathered around to see it happen. But yeah, this is technically set up. We just have to ship in the crates of stuff from the base, I think. Other than that, it's just gonna be a matter of getting more of this Titan steel manufactured. One product finished. All right, nice. Lab research speed done. I want to make sure we're saving some of this science, because that would be really annoying. I'm going to let the yellow back up a bit. It would be really annoying if we finally got the 1,000 or 2,000 space science, and then we just didn't have enough yellow science to keep moving.
I think the worst possible thing that could happen is if we just didn't have any research going at all. I think that
Oh, no.
that could
Oh, no.
be really embarrassing. As long as that doesn't happen, you know, everything's fine.
Okay, the fact that we got the bonus 20% productivity. Wait a second, we could get it higher if I happen to have some assembly 3s, which I only have the one. I need to get those pronto. We can get the productivity modules a lot higher on the Titan Steel. Right now, Titan Steel might be one of our biggest bottlenecks for ending the game. I don't know. Maybe we're holding on. Low density structure is kind of bad right now, but I don't think it's going to be bad for much longer. How are these running? Output full. Output full? What output are you full on? Is it heavy oil? It is heavy oil now. So we're not producing enough lubricant. We could crack some of it. There we go. I'm getting the dumb trains upgraded. Okay, I want level 3 assemblers. Do we has? There's no way, right? Yeah, there's not. Okay. In that case, just give me these speed modules and I'll make them myself. Okay. These are of great importance to us and our mission. What's this guy's deal? Okay, he's been waiting on blue chips. That is fine. That is understandable. Speed modules would be nice, but beacons would be nicer. If I could grab some red chips. Okay. So heavy oil. What are you about to say?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I muted my microphone before I coughed.
Ah, the classic. If I have a ton of lubricant, I could turn on some assemblers to just turn it into solid fuel to get rid of it. Or crack it, I don't know. Or stuff it in a tank.
I'm surprised that we're not very backed up on copper plate boxes.
I mean, I guess we're just using them, right?
I guess.
The belts aren't getting backed up, so I do think the one red belt per containerizer is working as intended.
Yeah.
No, I meant for the ships.
Well, they meant the amount that was being produced.
I'm not producing. I'm producing lubricant in such a high quantity that I don't have anything else to do with it. So what we need to do is say, all right, go ahead and let this fill up, and if it fills up, then we are allowed to crack excess heavy oil with water into light oil. This is not a good spot for that. I just want to make sure this keeps moving. Moving and schmoving. Where can I get water? Here's where I can get water. Pump. Okay, that is only if and only if condition heavy oil greater than or equal to 15K. And that will produce additional light oil. There we go. I don't want to use yellow science. As long as it's a thing that doesn't require yellow science, I'm cool with keeping research going. Okay, these are running again. We are cracking the coal. All right, So the whole point was to come back here, to upgrade these, so that we could add in more productivity modules, which does slow these down significantly, but it also really ramps up the amount of product produced. This is... let's see. I don't know what I saw. Okay. Throw in some speed modules. Can't fit them here without doing a little bit of underground, which is fine to do. We're allowed to do that. Why not? Okay, these are producing pretty well now. They're still... oh, output is full on fluids. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Take this alt for now. What's our deal there? Oh yeah, it's just gonna get backed up, isn't it? How do we prevent that? How do we prevent that? Yeah, because it's only using 20 at a time, but it's going back into the same system. How do I do priority splitting for fluids? Is that even a thing? Can I do that? Oh wait, I might be able to do that. Make this kind of like a one-way to using 2 pumps. So pump into this tank and then out from here. Oop, low power just kicked in, I saw. Oh, yep, and that activated our backup accumulator setup, which is not satisfying. What's going on there? Are we not getting enough steam from the, from this? What's the dealio? We might need more solar over here.
I'll bring some right now.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I think I'm finally done with the copper stuff.
I added some iron ore too, so everything is like looking good. 4 red belts of iron and copper.
Beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna say I want to see this copper. Well, it's not here yet, but it will be.
Yeah. Did you add an extra bow, you said?
I did just now.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Well, that hopefully once that
I don't
boat
know if we're
rotation
gonna keep up
goes-
with it, but we've got 2 iron ships, so
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Seeing this containerization setup working, it's very nice and satisfying to see it all lined up like that.
ignore the spaghetti. There wasn't enough room for
I mean, that's fine.
expanding the
Yeah.
copper boundaries.
Yeah, the incoming is fine. It's just this little segment here looks great. I love that. Okay, what's the condition we're looking for here? This is gonna keep filling up.
Actually don't have that much solar made because of the whole copper green chip situation.
I've got a bunch in my inventory that I wasn't planning on doing anything with.
Did I not ever add the condition here? I guess I did.
I'm gonna tear down our solar in the top right and move it over.
Yeah, I guess we don't really need that anymore.
Cool. All right. I mean, I know what caused the issue with all of the request spiking, and that was the beacons certainly didn't help that, but the power itself kind of seemed to get cut, and I don't know where that came from. But everything's dead now. What happened here? Like, what actually is our issue? These are still running, but very slowly. Like, we were getting steam, and a lot of it. I wonder if it was just...
Not enough Titan steel.
I wonder if it was that, or it was just we had a backlog of Titan steel. And so now that we've got everything running off of it, and we're actually keeping up with the steam production, now we actually need that solar on a lot more. I may just run by somewhere to grab more solar. Unless you got some.
I got a little bit.
I'm making a
Jim Duff has
huge
more.
load of solar, yeah.
I was just gonna start getting rid of all these trees and stuff up here, just for a massive solar field if we need it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't have too much. This will definitely be more than I have.
Nice. Let's check our yellow science backlog now. Now that we're kind of only researching non-yellow sciences. Oops, now we're eating up all of our blue and green. That's easy to restock, though.
This is the copper.
Yeah, the copper will be flowing. Here comes the copper now. Oh, ho, ho, it's looking good. There's a lot of copper boxes. Did I say a lot? I mean a whole lot. How's our home power is fine. Yeah. Like I think this area here we can get this off of just like a massive solar grid, but it does need to be pretty big.
I'm actually gonna put solar.
Check the rocket. See how the rocket is doing.
Different spots.
Guys, we are 14% of the way towards our first rocket, and it's all waiting on rocket frames. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go get some more power now.
Not much to get. That's a fortunate thing.
Yeah.
Power like solar?
Yeah.
I've got our entire solar array from our previous.
Oh, from the old base? Or from the old
Yes.
main?
Mm-hmm.
Well, alright. Pop it over here. I'll copy paste that whole block.
The big downside is that I don't have enough power for my robots to actually put it all down.
Robots, go! Let's see how things are working here. Oh, satisfaction is creeping back up. Oh, we have full satisfaction maybe? Oh, yep, because that kicked the steam back in. We kind of got just a little bit deadlocked there. All right, nice, nice, nice. Get more beacons now that we have more power. Ha 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 ha. What a great idea. I see no problems here. Let's see.
don't think we're really getting a lot of steam. Because there's no Titan steel. Or like very little Titan steel.
Yeah, the lack of Titan steel is just becoming a consistent issue.
Yeah, so honestly these steam turbines are not really doing anything. That's why the power ran out.
Yeah, there's just not enough to go around.
They just like they all turn on for like a second, and then like a little puff of steam comes out, and then they just go.
I'm helping. Alright, speed modules. Because the power situation was not bad enough. Alright, yep. Thing about the solar is it's not going to do much good in the dark. But I'll help with the power poles at least.
We have coal. We could do.
We could do boilers
Steam
and
power.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, we could actually just make some steam.
Huh, weird.
We could also put together nuclear.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
be it wouldn't be too bad actually. We
It'd just be
wouldn't-
time.
Yeah, for producing all of the ton of copper for all those heat exchangers and everything.
Good old-fashioned burner inserters. Get some coal going.
Do that with the
Look at all
uranium
of
fuel
it.
cells. Burner inserters running off uranium power. We're 25%.
They're so efficient.
I think we can do this. I think we can get this tonight. We need more power.
I'm almost done. That was the last of my solar panels.
Okay. I'm going to go see what we got at the base.
The robots have completely depleted my power from 2 fusion reactors.
Well, yeah, you don't have batteries, do you?
I only have the one, but
Yeah.
it's only 100 megajoules for the one.
All right, the power's kicking back on with the day. Whoa! What was that? Oh, that was the assembly machines kicking on and just with the daylight. Yeah, the factory
What a
runs
spike.
fine during the day. Spiky spike? 33%.
He's sleeping.
Okay. Now, keep in mind, this rocket only is 1/10 of our final setup. Geez, these assembly machines are like running so fast because I'm really going heavy on the beacons, and I need to go heavier. But we can't do that without more power. So let's see what we got here. 28, 32. What are we lacking? Is it accumulators or it's not accumulators? We're done on accumulators. It's just the actual panels. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I make more beacons? I can actually. I do have the supplies for more beacons. Okay. Normally, I would take this opportunity to grab more supplies to feed all of this stuff, like more of the rocket part things. But right now, time is a ticking. And our big bottleneck is power. How's the accumulator charge? It's still going up. We got a 4.7 gigajoule accumulator charge. That's not bad. I mean, it's not there yet. It's not full, but still. Okay, we are actually starting to eat at our Titan steel. Oh boy, yeah, we're out of hot Titan steel now. And I can't speed up the lava pools. Now, that said, what we might do next time is perhaps set up a Titan steel outpost. I don't know how automatic we want to make it though, or if it's going to be more like you carry in the ingredients and it just spits the slag into a massive conveyor array, or even takes everything down a like 1,000-mile trip from here all the way to hook up with the main Titan Steel line here, or wherever we've got it. That would be really dumb, but it might be necessary. I don't know how many big pools there are up there. I probably should take a look. I probably could take a look. We are at 54%, but we're about empty on our backup Titan Steel, so I don't know how well that's going to go. I should probably keep an eye out for any lone worms. Oop, oop. A worm. Does this one not have rockets? Oh, this one has it turned off, doesn't it? Where's all the rockets?
This one. Whose is that?
Yeah, I know, right? The red blips are disappearing as I get close, which is a good sign. All right. Oh no, it's out of fuel. Come on. Come on. All right, let's plop down. Never mind. Do I have enough for a single solar panel? I could just, yeah.
Get coal.
I want to just plop down a solar panel with a radar. So that I've got visibility out here. Let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, well that is more than we have here. So we could more than double our hot Titan Steel output. Yeah, I do need to put some coal in here just as an emergency supply. Ooh, rocket control units are running out. Uh-oh. All right, I do need to go back to the base for rocket part stuff now. Do we have more of these? We do have more. Okay, we got 5 crates of them. Well, how about that? Come on, Titan Steel. Get produced. Wait, we're getting an item ingredient shortage. You know what? That is something. This system is built on kind of making sure we don't overload the sushi belt. But maybe we should overload the sushi belt a little bit as a treat. Because, yeah, right now it's having to
What could
wait.
possibly go wrong?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, first off,
Too
make
much
sure we
sushi.
get these rockets. Solid fuel is still fine. I need solid fuel for me. Is that everything I needed? It's just the rocket parts. Yeah. Yeah, I think what we could do is, like, a lot of these are waiting on more cobalt, which has been put on the belt once the Titan Steel has left. So, what I should do, just temporarily, just for a little bit, just on a lark. Oh right, I wanted to get more electric poles. I'll get those later. That's fine.
Oh,
Oh,
I forgot to put my
Are you
generator back in my...
out of fuel?
So the exoskeletons weren't getting power.
Oh, oh. There we go. that up. All right, let's do a little bit of a manual override here. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, there we go. Just plop in a few sets of ingredients. And that should get the things running more smoothly overall. All right, this definitely doesn't take productivity modules. Nope. Okay, cool. Neat. Love it. And we're going to be producing this stuff pretty slowly for a bit. Yeah, these just aren't running right now. As many as we've got. At least we got high productivity modules to get bonus. Like that's 40% more bang for our buck, that is something. That is worth something. Okay, I want to see this excess kind of starting to circle around. Okay, that's looking pretty good. All right, that should give us a good boost to our production. Man, I can't believe these little ones don't do anything for us. They're just for you put the Titan steel in to get slag. Why would you want slag? What do you get from slag? You get a chance of stone and iron. What are you gonna do with that? Don't know. Cool. Enjoy. How are we doing now? Very good on our production. We are not backed up on steam at all because the Titan steel is slow going.
Well, I didn't have enough iron to make as many as I wanted, but I made some steam engines over here.
Oh, nice.
We could hook up if we really want more steam power.
So I think what we need to do, as much as I hate this, is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna take 10 stacks.
Wait, I want steam turbines. I didn't know anything about that.
I'm gonna take 10 stacks of all these items, and I'm going to the other lava pools. And I'm just
We're
gonna...
gonna need 22,000 belts. Let's see where you're going with this. I see where this is going already.
See, I kind of like that idea,
Kind of, yeah.
but only kind
really
of.
good.
Yeah, it's only kind of really good. Okay, so I should be able to just pop these in. Oh, that's it, huh? Okay, then I can take half back. Okay, well, that's the left side filled in. I'll go ahead and just throw them all in. Why not? Okay, so that produces some, but yeah, all right. 23,000 plates, huh? Or 23,000
Belts.
Yeah, all right. Oop. Didn't get the auto connect there. I'm out of long distance cables. Well, I have some small electric poles I could use. If I really wanted to be dumb, which guess what? I do.
I mean, we were talking about using 23,000 belts.
Gap. I mean, look, you gotta do what you gotta do. Desperate times, apple a day.
And we all had agreed that that was the good idea. That was the good, the not dumb idea.
Yeah, yeah. We're all on board.
We should do that.
Yes, that's the idea. Is that this is a good and normal idea. Is to run this massive cross-country belt.
I'm gonna handcraft them.
That sounds like a good and reasonable idea also. So I'm on board.
I finally added in that 4th belt of iron.
Oh, good. I was wondering about that.
Oh, this factory is just hungry for copper. Hungry little copper factory.
Greedy little factory.
Greedy little copper boy.
Greedy little
I
copper.
wonder if I should expand it even more. I could do it.
You could. Don't let them tell you you can't. For instance, I'm doing something really dumb right now. And I'm not letting the Factorio elites tell me I can't do it.
Are these elites in the call with us right now?
You know what? I'm happy to be at a point where I can just let undergrounds happen. Like, oops, I kind of ran my belt over a tree, and so the game decided to put it underground there. It's like, you know what? That's fine. You can just do that. All right, it's coming. They're all coming. So these are hand-fed lava pools. The reason I'm not taking the ingredients out by hand is because the slag does not stack. And so that would be a silly thing to do. But I do need more belts because there's a lot of them. Oh, guys, there's a rocket ready to launch.
Let's all go gather around.
All right, let me go grab my stuff and we'll get out of here. So this is our first satellite launch. The first of probably 9, thanks to the productivity modules on the labs. We need enough space science to research this interstellar communication. Oh, I ran out of fuel. Neat. There we go. Once we get interstellar communication, we can just launch one more rocket and win the game. Now, getting to that point is going to be a fun little foray.
Oh, and we're still going to need to deliver that space science back to the base.
Well, you know what? The thing about space science is it stacks to, like, thousands for some dumb reason.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know, right? Cool.
I guess they wanted to make it easy on you.
Well, I think part of it is that when you get it back in vanilla, you get 1,000 in one rocket. And so it's just like, sure, enjoy. All right, I'm on my way. Germdub is too. Germdub, did you know you can?
I am.
You can follow. You can click to follow another vehicle.
I'm already in front of you.
I know, but I'm trying to click yours, but it's so fast.
Wow, I should have brought fuel.
Hey, he's trying his evasive maneuvers.
How dare I move in a single straight line?
Oh no! Non-brand, thank you for the raid. I have the. You know what? No, this is good. This is good and bad. There's some bad news. The bad news is I'm about to end stream. However, the good news is we're about to launch our rocket.
A rocket.
A rocket. Our first of 10 planned rockets. This is a mod. This is freight forwarding, if you're not familiar with it. It is really painful. So, all right. In this mod, you only get 200 space science for launching a satellite, and the win condition is not launching a rocket. The win condition is launching an interstellar communicator, which you can't even get until you get 2,000 space science. So we're expecting, with the prod modules on the labs, we're probably going to need to launch 9 regular rockets, and then we can launch our interstellar communicator and win the game and be done with all of these oceans and like shipping lines. These are so slow, and none of the materials are on one island. It's, oh my gosh. A stack of space. I assume that's unchanged from vanilla, but I guess I can't say for sure.
Is this a good place to be flying?
Right in front of the rocket? I would assume so. Oh, it's not even going to tell me anything. All right, are we ready? Are we ready to...
What happens if I shoot it?
Do not.
We should do like a fireworks show to celebrate. Let's do some drive-by flying with our missiles.
If the stack size was tiny, they would. Okay, yeah. Space science stacks to 1.
Let's go.
Ah! It went right through me.
Oh, he's lifting off with it.
Oh, it's going. Right, I wonder if we still get the pop-up. We did not get the pop-up. Oh, it stacks to 50. That's not too bad, though. That's honestly not too bad.
It's not 1,000.
It's not 1,000. However, that means we only have to... Actually, I can fit all of that in my inventory just fine. After 9 launches.
Slap a lab down.
These airplanes are so loud. Okay, so we got prod modules on the rocket, of course. If anybody doesn't know about freight forwarding, it's vaguely a vanilla experience up until green science, which isn't saying a whole lot. Yeah, up until you start. So it adds on top of green science, orange science, which is transportation science, I think it was, which needs rails and long distance poles because they want you to get early on automating long distance stuff. The main catch, I feel like, in this mod has been stack size is reduced a bit. Cargo wagons and the like have a vastly reduced number of slots. And to get around that, what you're supposed to do is take your materials that you get and you put them in these containers. So at your mines, instead of loading onto crates, you're instead loading into this containerization machine, which puts like 300 or 500 in a single item that stacks to 1. And then you take those 5 items and you put them on a cargo train, and then you ship those 5. Because you really can only hold... Like trains can only hold 5 per cargo wagon. It's a thing. And then so they've added lead, which is fine. You got to set up trains for lead. But then after that, you're out of luck. You have to go sailing for oil because oil is only out in the ocean. That's still vaguely vanilla though, honestly. It's just like slightly different. It's like, oh, boats instead. But then you need to find titanium and uranium, which are only on other islands. And it's a mess. And then you can only build rocket silos on designated locations. Anyway.
It was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing, but now we've launched our first rocket, which means... I don't know. Actually, I don't really know what it means. I mean, now we've got the infrastructure. Oh yeah, we were gonna do something really bad with belts here.
23,000 of them.
We're gonna make a very long belt because we've brought peace to this island, so we can do this.
Could have been working on this all night.
One of the recurring themes of this mod has been very small stack sizes.
Wait,
and
where are we putting the belt?
I'm taking it to a place. Why do you ask?
Just curious.
Where do you think it's going? Imagine there's a bus.
Wait, so... Oh, you said you were hand feeding the...
Yeah, I'm hand feeding the lava pools so that they'll produce slag. Well, not because I want them to produce slag, but the slag is the reason that I am not also hand retrieving. Hello. Oh no, I'm being followed. Wait. Can we get Al in on this? And
Al,
then
come follow me.
Al, come here. I need to do something really dumb. And then,
Are you gonna follow Al?
so I need to, yeah, Al, are you following Dove?
No, hold on.
All right, click your remote on Dove.
It's a
Wait.
control click.
Control click on Dove.
Oh.
All right, now hold on. I just need to.
What if we separate, right? And then I click on Dove, and you click on me, but we're far away.
Oh boy.
We just do
Okay.
it at the same
All
time.
right. 1, 2, 3.
It's getting tighter. It's getting less stabilizing.
Oh. All right. Break formation. Oh. Crack the whip. Does anyone have like 300
I've got
more
some.
belts?
Yeah.
I do have 300 more belts. I have like 1,000 more belts.
All right. Perfect.
I'm 22.
I gotta figure out where we're taking these. All right. I'm gonna
Oh,
need to
what-
log off really soon. Oh my gosh, this is silly and dumb. Okay, we want it like here-ish. Right, this red line here.
Also, we're flying around in jets in this mod. I don't know if
Oh
anybody knows.
yeah, we haven't really mentioned that, have we? Oh my
This
gosh.
is a good spot.
Where's it going? I'm sorry. Oh, down there, I see.
Yeah, this line here next to the pipes. Okay, and this should be the slag. Al, I cannot vocalize just how much your opacity is helping right now.
Hillbilly Al. You can't click on anything.
Oh. Alright. There we go. I'm completely out of all belts that I've got. We are building this massive. Alright, are they even coming? Are the goods even being provided? They're not backing up, so that's a good sign.
Is this it right here?
Yeah, this is the end of it. We need to connect up to Germ Dove.
I'm out of belts now.
Alright, there we go.
I can do undergrounds.
You know what? Come to think of it, I could too. I got long undergrounds even. We're
Me
gonna
too.
need
I have like 200 of those.
we're gonna need a little bit of. Whoops.
What a team effort this was. What a mix of belts.
Al, your
Your belts
belts
are
are going in the wrong direction.
Oh, it's nighttime. It's a little harder to see. I'm gonna fix it.
Alright,
Oh
what is-
no!
What?
You turned my
Oh no.
yellows into reds.
You got reds in my yellows. I just need to see that the items are flowing. I just need to see that things are not stuck in some weird spot where an underground did not build, because that's nope.
Help me.
They're coming. Here they come. Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
robots!
Hey, yay. All right, well, guys.
What the heck? What the hell, dude? They should have blown my robots.
Oh no.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back here.
Excuse me. I have a question.
What's up?
Huh?
You know what? Never mind. Hang on.
I was helping.
Here we go. Have this
Well,
one.
I'm running low on belts, so I used some splitters instead to help out.
It's beautiful.
No, my belts!
Here. All right. Okay. Okay. We're gonna play more of this tomorrow. There is a chance. There's a chance.
We might win.
Maybe. Why am I hearing myself? Oh, I somehow unmuted my stream preview. That was weird. That was trippy. Okay, this is still flowing, so these are still getting their ingredients. Everything is great. Titan steel is being produced. We're already a whopping 25% of the way to the second rocket. This is great. I don't know how good we're doing on the actual rocket stuff back home. Well, we're getting there. We're still producing the rocket control units with all their extra fancy parts. The cobalt box is still doing its thing. Yeah, those prod modules really, really paid off on the cobalt processing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's backed up.
Output full on our lead for the cobalt
Yeah.
processing. So we've got too much junk.
Last time I just went and manually cleared the whole lead belt.
Yeah, one thing I could do is put the tailings water in a big tank and then just like delete the contents every once in a while. Just manually. Okay, so next time. Gosh, we actually did it. We did everything on our to-do list for the night.
Wow.
I know, right?
Wow.
Next time, I've got to deal with that dredge platform. It's backed up. I don't think it matters that much, but it does need to be addressed. What else? I mean, I guess we need to get more Titan steel online. But I think tomorrow, depending on how fast we can get those last few ingredients, we might be wrapping up tomorrow. After
Factorio,
oh
Deluxe,
gosh, 24,
Extended Edition,
33,
Space and Beyond.
34. We did this mod for 34 hours so far. And you know what? I feel like we're genuinely getting a lot better. Have we
It's had a lot of new stuff in it. I think we did good.
Yeah. Have we launched
Figuring
a
out.
lot? We've launched one rocket, and we have 27% of the second rocket. So
We need
we're-
9.
yeah, we need, well, 10 total, we think.
Yeah, but we're hoping to do it in 9.
And there's going to be
I think, right?
there's going to be a brief moment in the middle after the 9th rocket where we have to go research the communicator.
Oh.
And then we actually have to build the communicator, which is not free. 10 nuclear fuel needed, but everything else. Oh, we do need a satellite for it. So that's something that I didn't realize.
I can make one more satellite. Shouldn't be too hard.
Actually, I think we've got enough, because you made 10, right?
I only made the 9.
Oh. Oh, it doesn't put that rocket in. Okay, we've got 8 in the crate. 1 is in space. We just need 1 more. And then 10 nuclear fuel and some rocket control unit. There's some random odds and ends. Not bad. All right. Saving, quitting. We're done. This has been... We are so close to finishing this
We
mod.
made a lot of progress tonight.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by what we managed to pull off. Like, we had nothing on that island. Wait, no, we literally had nothing on that island. We had not built a thing. We got coal liquefaction into lubricant, sulfur, sulfuric acid, the whole belt with the lava pools, the containerization, the rocket silo.
It's not fully automated. Do some
And it
shortcuts.
doesn't need to be. for the win condition in this case, all we got to do
Yeah.
is we got to get to 10 full rockets, and that's it. Then we're done. And then Industrial Revolution 3.
Yeah.
I'm
That
ready.
is an awful, like, this is a very vanilla-like mod. This is very vanilla-esque. Industrial Revolution 3 is very different. It's very steampunk. Everything's steam powered. But
Play Satisfactory.
you get some early robots that are steam powered. You just have to like manually fuel them every once in a while. But early robots is kind of nice. So maybe we'll do IR3. I don't know. Stay tuned.
I'd try it.
We'll see. All right. Is anybody in our crew on? I don't think so. I gotta get to bed.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you around.
Good night.